For those not aware, I'm in Iceland. We do have an Iceland command. Off believer asking, did you see Anna Cramling in her panda costume? Yes. I was on Anna Cramling's stream earlier. She was streaming in real life, and she caught me in the midst of drinking tea.
Hey, Chess Dad.
Hey, it's Fungus. Okay, so I'm playing Alex Kostukov, encountering G3. Yeah, Anna Cramling will be playing in Reykjavic Open. There's about 300 players. 9-round tournament. And it's a cool format because it's one big section of like grandmasters and amateurs and everyone in between. I'll play this move. This is a weird line. Magnus is not here, at least that I know of. He's been here at least once before. What are my goals in the tournament? Goals to have fun, to have some interesting games. I'm gonna try not to burn out. We'll see if that's possible. It's gonna be a tough schedule. There's
Sub-only VODs.
There's multiple days with 2 games in a day. And that's the same time control as Gibraltar. So games will average like 3 to 5 hours. Hey, it's reasonable. Yeah, that's a new perk for being a sub. You get access to the VODs. But if you want to watch the VODs for free, you can go to the extra channel. Been uploading full streams to YouTube. So that's hopefully the place that the content will be archived, because Twitch does delete VODs after a certain number of days. Are there GM norms on offer? Yeah, the tournament will have norm possibilities, but it depends who I play. Also, thank you, Dr. Burger. Appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, I just started the stream. I leaked joined Title Tuesday. This is my first game on stream. Let me know if things look and sound okay. I'm on a kind of weird setup with my laptop,
Nice to see you.
my tripod
I can't
thing.
stay for the stream, but I will watch after if it goes up on the extra channel.
Ooh. Thank you, Capo Greco. Subbing for 39 months. Yeah, you can also watch on Twitch. Being a very long time loyal sub.
Sounds good.
Wait, what sounds good? The sound of subbing? Alright, let's take a bishop.
Hi everyone and Eric. Not caught a stream for a long time. I went to a chess club for the first time last night and won with a track slow.
Hey,
Hope
nice job.
you're enjoying Iceland.
Good to hear, Mike Elders. Yeah, Iceland has been very nice. At some point, maybe I'll have some photos to share. I want to play this move. Oh no! I'm getting forked. White can take the free pawn and fork my queen and rook. Oh, White did it! I wasn't expecting White to do it. This is just mate in 2. Look at this move. King G1's the only legal move, and then I have this mate, or this mate. There will be 3 mate in 1s after, if White doesn't resign here. Wow. I wasn't trying to be convincing with the acting. Huh. I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about this, but like earlier today, I was appearing in like this TV commercial. I can't go into detail, but I was practicing my acting. So it paid off in this game. Man. I mean, at first knight takes d6 looks like a great move, but It was probably, I mean, it's one of the worst moves in the position. Any knight move is the worst move in the position for white.
Oh no, my sub.
Except this move. Because it would be check. It would be pretty bad, though. Okay, what a game. Oh, yes, your sub. Thank you, Mayo's on a jar. Where will it air? Yeah, I can't really say any information or any additional information. But when it does air, I'll be sure to share it. Hopefully it goes online somewhere that's accessible. Am I late joining to intentionally get lower rated players? It was more unintentional than intentional. I was struggling with the stream setup because I'm on a desk that doesn't move. Like the desk is nailed to the wall.
Hello Eric, how's it going? I was just wondering, did you
Hey.
see my email?
Oh,
Smile.
I think I saw that you sent an email, but I haven't had a chance to check. The last few days in Iceland, I've been a little bit disconnected from technology, but I'll be sure to check soon. I appreciate the message, Sam. Yeah, it can be very difficult to keep on top of messages when traveling, but also when playing a chess tournament, especially when there's both going on. Thank you, Meda93ification. And thank you, Away168. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so the desk I have my laptop on is nailed to the wall, probably because they don't want me to steal it. But it's a nice like wooden desk. But I had to I'm sitting on like the side of the desk. The desk is like this way. Usually I sit on this should be sitting on this side. But I needed room for my camera and tripod. I'm using like my nice expensive Sony camera, and it's not connected to battery power, so hopefully the battery doesn't die too soon. But so far, I hope the quality's okay. Yeah, no stand. I could stand, but then my head would be out of frame. And we would have a torso stream. Yeah, it would be pretty difficult to steal, even if it wasn't nailed to the wall. I would need to hire like a mover, get a truck. Oh, quality is pretty good. Okay. The lighting is really, really not so good. I mean, it's good lighting for like sleeping. But the reason why I'm using this camera and not my, where is it? Not this camera. This is the one I usually use. But the Logitech camera can't handle the low light. I can watch a game here. I forgot other games are still going on. Wait. How do I go? Games. There we go. Did you just win? Yeah, it was the first the first streamed game. I won. What was the game even? I won in 19 moves. Opponent took the bait. That's definitely going on the Clips channel, if I remember. Maybe I'll even put it on the main channel. Full game. What would the title be? Oh no, I got forked. And the thumbnail would just be this image. I have to give a little piece of the story, but not the full story. How's the weather in Iceland? It's super unpredictable. It was nice. Overall, it's been pretty nice. But yesterday there was like a blizzard. And I was driving in the blizzard and it was really dark and it was hard to see. Uh, but thankfully no one got hurt. And then even today, it wasn't snowing, but the wind was blowing the snow that was already on the ground. And it was as if it was snowing pretty hard. And there were points where you couldn't really see where the road was or where I was going, but again, I survived. So I'll play D4 this game. I'll play a London. Why not? A London in Iceland. 92. U Cromfort. How are the bowling alleys? As far as I know, there's only one like main bowling alley in Iceland. But it was nice. We had a small meetup. It's Tagi, Icelandic noob, Nuryeva, Irene. I'll have pictures to share at some point. It's kind of my first organized meetup.
Good to see you, Eric. I hope you won your game against the goat in Iceland.
Oh, hahaha. Yeah, the goat tried eating the pieces actually. But yeah, it was a little bit hard to maintain a game against the goat. Welcome back, Manitoba Mark. Welcome back, Gary, too. Okay, so I'm down a pawn here.
In the tournament.
But there's some long-term compensation. More center, more space, more development. Thank you, Arn KPX. I did share this line at some point in my London course. This like sack on B2 for long-term comp. Overall, it does look pretty nice. I'm gonna go for bishop h6. Like gradually build up some attack. Oh, how does a goat move? I'll have to see if I have the video. There were a few instances where the goats like started running, and some of them ran in like a really ridiculous way that I can only share by sharing the video. Okay, it's time to attack. The question is how.
Does your opponent know he can move his pieces off the back bank?
Oh, the pieces are hibernating for the winter time. A couple pieces moved to the 7th rank. Slightly off the back rank. Okay, so my plan with this move is to play knight h2 to g4. Because these are very juicy squares for a knight.
I togged to the toggy when all of a toggy my toggied, tor, g.
Yeah, we don't really say toggy around here. Yeah, toggy, amen. Toggy took actually a few like really good videos of me between billiards and darts and bowling. Wait, what do I do here? I want to en passant. I think I'll play this move though. There's a general rule in chess: when you have a space advantage, you should not trade minor pieces. Because I'm leaving the bishop just a sad piece staring at the pawn chain. And it's so nice having this pawn dominating the knight on e8. So it's hard for black to like find any active play. I might as well play h5. It's a very temporary pawn sack. Queen f4. If takes, there's knight g3, or queen h4, or both. Can I explain en passant in dummy language? Just Google it. That should be sufficient enough. Okay, black is getting a little bit low on time. It's really not an easy position to play though. Knight g7, maybe this move. Someday I'd like to smother mate. Play queen h2. Wait a minute. I have g4 too. How to do this? Oh, b7 is randomly hanging. Might as well take on b7. And now the idea is to take d7 and then knight g6 mate. Opponents resign before I can achieve checkmate. But that's okay. That was a feel-good game. It took me a little while to find rook b7 because I was so focused on the king side. I was thinking about this and then this and then this. But yeah, another general rule in chess is when you're attacking, you should get all the pieces involved. Even the pieces that are far away from the attack. You never know when they can enter the game. No tea this time. Not yet. I do have a tea maker. This came with the hotel room. And unlike the desk, it's not bolted to the wall. And there's so many buns on it. Look at all of these buns. Are these buns or just like things to grip the handle? I've never seen this. Or felt this. I think it's just a grip. It's like a yeah, they don't push in. It's just if you want a massage, I guess I could like massage my head with it. Huh. At first they look like buns. So there's a lever or latch thing which opens this. And then there's a lever thing where when it's on the stand it boils the water. But I have to find some tea bags first. Thank you, Marquesas. Do you not have kettles in America? Yeah, I'd say most of the hotels in the US, I say that they'll have a coffee machine, but they don't have an electric kettle. And it's really frustrating because you can use most coffee machines to boil water, but then the water comes out smelling like coffee. So I'm very happy with hotels in Europe and the hotels in Iceland. Yeah, we can watch another game. Watching Demchenko against Champ. Who's Champ? Sadwani. Looks like Champ is gonna be the champion of this game. Thank you, SideQuest Boy. Wait, the board moved when I clicked. I hope the layout's okay. Sometimes, like, things will get a little bit offset. Oh, how do I feel about the water? Is the smell of it not just awful? Yeah, so in Iceland, the hot water is mostly like geothermal heated, and it kind of has a smell of sulfur, which smells like eggs. But I've gotten used to it, and it's not so bad. And of course, when I boil water for tea, it's I'm boiling cold water, and the cold water is like supposed to be some of the cleanest water in the world. Oh yeah, rotten eggs, not just eggs, not like the like Gordon Ramsay's scrambled eggs, but yeah, it's not too bad. And sometimes, like if you're driving through an area with geysers, you'll also get the sulfur smell. What's the food like in Iceland? Um, Food's been pretty good so far. Had Thai food earlier. Thai food was really, really good. Got some pad Thai, green curry. What else did I have? Oh, the pad Thai, like it came with unlimited crushed peanuts. They just had this huge bowl that you could just take to your table of crushed peanuts. It was amazing. Um, had some fish the other day. It was some cod with mashed potatoes, and it was pretty good. Thank you, Aunt Pasantosaurus. Uh, okay. I'm trying to find another game that's going. But yeah, the game list. Oh, here we go. Game list decided to update. Is white? Okay, white finally wins the pawn. Oh, yeah, we have multiple dinosaurs in the chat. Rhedosaurus. Okay, new game playing Zapateado. Zapateado. From the USA. Do I know this person? Anonymous person. I'm not 3 out of 3, unfortunately. I late joined, which is why I'm playing like low rated players. Black seems prepared here. This looks okay though. So one of the main ideas is to play e4, which maybe I can play right away. It's a temporary pawn sacrifice. Black can take with the pawn or the knight. The point is, after eventually playing knight e5, c4 will be weak. And I don't think black can save c4. Oh, but I'm losing d4. Okay. Have to treat every blunder as a gambit. It's actually a funny line. Takes a queen and then bishop e5, but then knight f5, g4, knight h4, bishop g7, g8. I don't know what's going on. Could play c3. I'm curious about this line. I think I'll go for this and just see what happens. I'm giving black the option of taking on c2. But then after king d2, it looks like the knight's just getting trapped. f6, bishop c3. So expecting this move. Maybe
Love you,
even I
Eric.
have this move.
I also love linguistics, your interesting
Ooh.
subject, because you often leave out articles, e.g. this is interesting position.
Oh.
Where does that come from?
I think it comes from the fact that my brain is trying to do too many things at once between playing chess and explaining my moves and responding to questions like that. And sometimes I leave out my articles. But sometimes when I'm sharper, I talk more normally. But then there's a whole like argument from who was it from? Kevin from The Office. Why say much word when few word makes sense? Or something like that. I'm down the pawn here, but maybe there's comp. I began, I didn't begin. Did I begin? So I've had this book for a while. It's the the Toki Pona book by Sonia Lang. It's like the minimalist language, and if you're into linguistics, it's probably like a must read for anyone who is interested in linguistics or studies linguistics. This was a few weeks ago. I was beginning to like take a crack at trying to learn the language. It's a 120 word language where yeah, there's not too many articles. And the grammar is very, very simple. I should probably focus on this game. Getting low on time. Still interesting though. Maybe F3 bishop e7. G4 looks okay. G4, knight h4, I have this move. Maybe I'll get the bishop pair. Now bishop e7, I win the bishop. Don't think I mind that. King g2 or take? Probably king g2. I think it's valuable to keep my bishop, even though this knight is a little bit annoying. Because now I could... Maybe I can't. H5 is interesting. Okay, let's try this. I'm still down a pawn, sadly. But the bishop's kind of stuck. I think the king should be on e3. Oh, the bishop's less stuck. Black developed. Okay, still some hope for initiative. Delver flips redeeming run and ad. Okay, after this game, if I remember, please remind me. Wait, why did I trade? Maybe this move? The point is to play c4 and make a pass pawn and not flag. My rook should not be there. Does black want to draw? I don't want to draw.
Almost a Twitch baby in Rosen,
Hey,
angry
let's
goose
go.
in Rosen, angry goose.
I really need to make a happy goose emote. I'll take with a rook. Idea rook c7. Ooh. It's about to get spicy. It's getting real spicy here. Hey, I went on time. I didn't even see I was so, like, my opponent was so low on time. Wow. Okay. Well, that works out. Hey, it's Hannah. What's up, Hannah? I didn't even see Hannah's sub. I was so
Howdy.
wrapped up in that game. Shout out to Hannah. Howdy. Delver Flip says you don't need to do the ad. I'm doing it anyway. 1 minute though. A 1 minute ad break. Give me one moment. I might actually take a break myself. Oh, but new game is about to start. Wait, be right back. Ah, I was muted. I just explained everything that just happened. Sorry about that. I was just saying, there's someone watching my stream that's staying at this hotel and realized I didn't have tea and they brought me tea. So now I have tea. Let's go. And now I'm playing National Master Grandmaster, also from USA. Okay. Do I play a Stafford? I see the redeem photo thing too. Is it lagging? Hopefully it's not lagging. What is this line? I want to play d5. d5 work here? Also knight b4 ideas. Let's play this move. With castling, I might take on f2. It's a tricky line. Maybe I'll play this move. Ah, I remember this line. I'm supposed to play bishop b4. But maybe it's still okay. I have knight b4.
Thanks for all the relaxing streams. Also quack.
Oh, thank you, Robin. Okay, so the plan is if a3, which white's not playing. What to do? Maybe this move? The idea is to put all the pieces to attack on the queen side. I'm kind of just abandoning the king side, but maybe it'll work out. I play this move first. So h6, g6. Idea a4, a3. Thank you, Robin Spector, gifting to B Swizzle. Where's my thing? I play f6. Queen d7. The idea is to play knight a4. And if bishop b5, I have a nice move, bishop takes a2. Because the knight would be overworked. Although that's a tricky line, because king a1, I guess I have c6 there. It looks okay. Wow. Okay, I think I'll start with this move. I just have to be careful of the g7 square. Can't allow the queen to come here. Hey, Robin Spector. Oh wait, no, that was from before. I have 2 Twitch chats open. One is from earlier. Okay. Let me try and focus here. Icelandic noob said something about tea. Oh, has some awesome tea to share. Ooh. Okay, that's good to know. I'm drinking... What am I drinking? Oh, I'm drinking exotic spice. Oh, did I get tricked? I maybe got tricked here. Wow. Am I in trouble? C6. Let's take here first.
Ouch, the trickster getting tricked.
Hey, it's Japanese tutor. Yeah, I got a little bit tricked. I think I'm in trouble. I might sack my queen. For questionable compensation. Queen e6 maybe. Gotta try this. Hey, Helm's Knight. What's up, Helm's Knight? Appreciate the raid. Helm's Knight is a very, very, very strong Bughouse streamer. And this kind of looks like a Bughouse position, actually. But if this were Bughouse, I'd probably be dead. If White had a queen to place. If you're just joining, I'm about to go down a piece. But it's interesting, because after c6... White can't take on a2. White could play b3 and I might get Bobby Fischered. Wow, what is this move? I don't know what's going on anymore. It's so confusing. Okay, c2 is a target, f4 is a target. I'm getting outplayed though, unfortunately. Oh no. Don't hurt me. I'm so slow with this mouse. Not that it mattered though. It was an interesting game. Yeah, White found some good moves towards the end there. Knight c1 was very solid, defending key squares. Rook e5, and I was in big trouble. Real quick, I'll check if I missed anything. But it was losing at this point. Was it losing the whole time? White was really clever there with the play. Like, visually, it looks promising for black. Like, it seemed like the attack should be quicker. But after h6, I think this was a very timely move. And the point was basically what happened in the game, bishop e5. Because my original intention was I was preventing bishop e5 because takes and then I win the bishop. But the problem is after takes, there's checkmate. So what to do? Yeah, it's completely losing here. That's crazy. So white probably just judged the position better. Like, where did I go wrong? Out of the opening. Maybe I just misplayed the opening. Knight b4, not the way to go. Oh, were a lot of people thinking knight takes c3 with check? Yeah, g7 was a problem square. Especially Gary. It's a good wake-up call for my tournament tomorrow. But the tournament will be like slower classical chess. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to blunder check and tactic check. What opening do you normally play here? Referring to the game I just played or referring to the tournament that I'm playing in tomorrow? My openings are a little bit scattered. I don't have a super consistent repertoire. Sometimes it depends what my opponents play. Okay, so I did late join. That was round 8, so I'm 50%, I guess. I have 4 points. I'm scrolling up in the chat to see if there's any questions I did not address. Something that always confused me when talking about knights controlling dark squares. Does that mean when a knight is on a dark square? Oh, no. Yeah, the weird thing about knights is when it's on a dark square, it's controlling light squares. So if you're talking about a knight controlling dark squares, then the knight should be on a light square. The knight will, like, whenever you move a knight, it will alternate between dark and light. Unlike a bishop, which has to sit on its own color. Nasty asking, how will play tomorrow?
How are you doing today, Eric?
Oh, I'm doing well. Archangel, summing a tier 3 for 7 months. Thanks so much. Welcome back. Yeah, the day is turning into night. Turning into bishop. Yeah, today is the final day of kind of rest. I don't even know what to call this. I didn't really rest too much today. But tomorrow begins our Reykjavic Open, and we do have an Iceland command, which will link to more information. But the tournament starts on the 6th, goes through the 12th.
Rooting for you in the Iceland tourney, Eric, and please forgive me for my unabashed fandom here, but Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Kansas equals NCAA basketball champs.
Oh, I have not been following that, but okay. Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Just for Fang Duster, and probably for all the other fans. Thank you, Fang Duster. How do you learn notations D4, A7? It comes with experience. When I first started playing chess, I would have to look at the letters and numbers and determine which square was which. But when you play chess for 20 years, even if you play chess for like a year or two, you'll begin to learn the squares. And it won't matter if the board is flipped. Like you'll learn which square is which for both sides of the board. It's kind of like learning a language. Like if you immerse yourself in it, you'll become a lot more comfortable with it over time. Will Iceland have GM norms? Yes, but it requires playing enough GMs and playing enough foreign players, which shouldn't be a problem if I'm performing well. But it's not like an invitational where all the requirements are like guaranteed. There was a donation from Mr. Quack asking, "Are you still going to do updated London course?" I would like to someday. It hasn't been a priority because I've been just juggling so many things recently. But I think I would have more than enough material to do a pretty thorough and updated London course. My last one was I did in 2017, and I've been playing London somewhat consistently since then. And there's been so much more I've learned over the last few years. Thank you, Belgo Jack. Now, it's a question, if I do focus my time on making a new course, do I focus it on a updated London course or something else, like a E4 repertoire course, a Stafford Gambit course, other types of like gambits or opening traps? I think there's different roads to take. If I did like get around to making a course, I'd probably try and do a lot of like viewer feedback to see what's in demand. A grab course, maybe in demand for a couple people. Isn't London just for noobs? London has like a weird reputation because, yeah, in some sense it can be considered a beginner's opening, like it's a basic setup. But at a higher level, it's very topical, like top level play. Like Magnus has played a lot. Most of the top players have at least toyed around with it. Who is your opponent for tomorrow? I won't know until a few hours before the round. Round starts at 3 p.m. Iceland time, which is, what is that, 10 a.m. Central Time US? I think I'll find out like 2.5 hours before the round. Is the tournament streamed? Yes. I was asking where it will be streamed to. There's a YouTuber, chess YouTuber from Iceland, one of the OGs on chess YouTube. His name is Zibbit. But he was telling me that Iceland Chess has like their own YouTube channel. I wonder if I can find it. I'm sure it would be linked from the official website, ReykjavikOpen.com. Okay, I'm gonna play all this talk of London. I'm gonna play E4. And what to play? Panziani? Panziani. Entitled Tuesday. Opponent from Poland. Panziani has Italian roots. Bishop d7 is an interesting gambit. As far as I know, white is doing okay in this line. Although bishop d6 is coming. Bishop d6 playable. Bishop d6, queen g7, rook g8. I guess queen e2 is the way to go. Okay, now I'd love to play d3. Now black could castle here, and after takes, there's knight takes. b5, wow. I take here. I think I'm just safe moving back. I'm out of any sort of opening preparation, but we're getting something interesting here. Oh, thank you, Gary. Another wholesome Gary in the chat. Yeah, I'm hoping to have enough time to do some recap videos. Play this move. Idea to target the knight. It's nice being up a pawn here. And now this move. Why not take the knight? If I took the knight, I would get brutally pinned along the e-file. Hey, Gary, gifting to Gary. Oh, that's so kind. Yeah, so taking the knight, rook e8. Always have to be careful when the queen and king are aligned on an open e-file, and the opponent has a rook coming here. Now, I should probably castle. The question is which way to castle. Because queen h4 might be coming. Queen d3 or queen d4? Maybe just this move. Don't think it's too scary. Queen h4, I have g3. This reminds me a little bit of a Marshall Gambit. Where, like, black's gonna try and mate me on the light squares. Oh, there's also this idea. I have to be really careful here. If rook e5, I do have f4. Defending h2 with a queen. And if bishop g4, I was thinking bishop d3 to f1. Kick away the queen. Defend g2. Thank you, Shadow Cub. Or Shadow Cubed. Okay, I have this move to attack h7. There's g6, queen f1. I actually like this move. Multi-purpose. Attacks, and then also prepares to defend. I might fiend kettle my queen to g2. And now the dark squares are very weak. b3. We'll take and play b3. All right, so we're going into an endgame. Wait a minute. I have to be careful here. c6. Oh, what to do? I do have bishop d4. I wanted to play bishop d2, but then there's rook d8. Bishop e4. And then c6 is a calculation. think I might play bishop d4. It's an ugly looking move. But I think it holds on to the pawn. I'm going to go after the c7 pawn. 4. Just take and then this move. I want to play f3, king f2. Also want to keep the time advantage. Check. I think this is okay. Rook c6, bishop d3. f5 comes. Okay, bishop e5 is very timely. If rook f3, I'm almost getting mated, but I have rook c3 check. Now I have this move. Wait, am I the one who's mating? I have this idea too. I might be the one who's mating. e3, c6. Yeah, this should be winning. Oh, wow, I blundered. One missed it though. I'll share it after the game. What's going on here? Bishop is stuck. I just win all the pawns. Okay. I could have easily lost that game. I walked into a tactic that some people in chat spotted. Man, this was tricky. I played king e3, which looks like a very normal move, but f4. I lose my rook. It's the discovery backwards attack with the bishop. And I think white's just dead lost here because when I take the pawn, takes, and this pawn's gonna queen. And king e7 will stop this pawn. Thank you, Canada. Subbing for the first time at tier 1. Oh, and welcome to Psycho Fat Cat. Fat Cat is one of my favorite bars in New York City. It's like a ping pong jazz bar. It's really nice. It says first time catching a stream, been watching you on YouTube for years. Okay, so that was round 9. We have 2 more rounds left. Oh, Pip Hold It Down says, just got my Rosen score, has 39 Rosen trophies. Nice. Yeah, for those that don't know, there is a site. We have the Rosen score command that will link you to the site where you can check your Rosen score. See how many trophies you have. Do you drink rooibos tea? Yeah, occasionally. At some point, someone sent me like a couple large boxes of rooibos tea from South Africa, and I still have them. It was like over a year and a half ago. Oh, good night to Robin. Thanks for subbing earlier. Didn't you say 7 was your best title Tuesday? Oh, I forget what I said, but the conclusion was I don't remember, or I don't know my best title Tuesday ever, and there's not an easy way to check. Hey, I'm playing the opening that I shared in my most recent, it was like a recent YouTube video of analyzing this beginner's brilliant Oh No My Queen. I had suggested this knight c3 move in the same exact position. Knight h5, interesting. I don't want to concede the bishop pair too soon. I think like bishop d2 or even bishop c1. Bishop d2. So the bishop's weirdly placed, but so is the knight. And the objective is to still get in this move, pawn e4. And now I might have some threat of like taking, because the knight's not defended, and align with the queen. So, yeah, this looks pleasant for white. We've transposed into some sort of like old Indian, I think. Chess.com just calls this Indian game. If bishop e7, there might be some possibility of taking the pawn. And then knight g5, knight e6. I don't know if it works though. It might. I really want to do it. I don't think it works. But let's do it anyway. The point is, yeah, I take on c7. Now the problem is after queen g6, I don't think I can get away with taking the rook. Although maybe I can. Maybe I can. It's funny because there's a line where my bishop is still on c1. And I'm pretty sure that's like bad for white. But with the bishop on d2, it might be okay because I can castle faster. But it might not be okay. If I have this move and then... Looks okay. Because after it takes, I have this, and then I'm guaranteed to take the bishop with check. The queen e2 is a bit sly there.
Why did the duck fall? He tripped on a quack.
Oh. What? Oh, like a crack. Ah. Thanks, Alex Werner. 3 months. Okay, Black's taking their time. I mean, I am temporarily up some material, up the exchange. And the position's a little bit wild. D3? What is D3? Is that a mouse slip? Oh, Black wants knight e5, I guess. So I'm maybe just take with pawn. Ensuring that my queen's not getting harassed. And I just want the castle next. And yeah, there's cases where the knight sometimes gets trapped, but I think the knight will live to tell its grandkids all about the opening. Okay, I want to play this move. Maybe should have played it last move. Idea to threaten queen c4 check. I think I'm just winning material here. I mean, there's knight c6 to block the file, but then still queen c4 king f8 d5, and there's this the pin on the c file.
Did you win in bowling today?
Oh, that was yesterday. I'll still have to share some photos and video, but I don't want to spoil anything too soon. Play this move? I'm threatening mate in 2. Black stopped it. Can take this pawn. Defending the knight. Don't hurt me. I should really save the knight. Yeah, the knight might not survive. But it might. Yeah, now I take the bishop, take the rook. Okay. That was a cool game. It was a weird opening too. This yeah, knight c3 London. It turned into a more of an old Indian where white had a nice center, nice space. Thank you, lamb. Lamb is a very common dish in Iceland. I have not had lamb. I don't think I'll be having lamb this trip. I appreciate the sub for 8 months. Dudakov, first time chat, says, hey, you inspire me to play London. I do understand many of ideas. I know some tricky lines, but it's really hard to get to play theory since 900 rated players play nonsense moves. It felt amazing to checkmate people with some cheese lines. Cheese. I legit jumped into the air laughing, being really happy the first few times. Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, at the lower level, like, there's only so much opening theory you can and should study. Like at especially sub 1000 level, okay, have some go-to openings that you play, but majority of games are determined by like tactics and blunders and time management. Oh, Simon Road asking, oh yeah, did you win in bowling? Let me see if my photos synced and or videos. Hey, okay. I have one video to share. Yeah, the first game of bowling, I start off really well. The first game of bowling, I started with 4 strikes in a row. But then I kind of choked at the end. I got like 190. But my proudest moment was picking up like a difficult split. I'm looking for the video. Bear with me. Another game started. Okay. Oh, I'm playing a GM. Oh, I'm finally playing someone. Oh, it's someone low rated though. I think all my opponents so far have been low rated. It's the nature of late joining. Okay, Stafford Gambit against GM? Maybe? Can't remember if I played this person before. Wow, what is this move? I have this. We might transpose into like a fried liver type thing? G3, wait. We're gonna have a fried liver with G3 included. Who does that benefit? G3 is sometimes an awkward move. It's interesting. I want to play this move. Because the knight's less defended. I mean, there's a line with the pawn still on G2. So I assume this is maybe a better version? Hey, it's Togi. What's up, Togi? There were a lot of people saying Togi earlier. The Togi's here. Wait, what is this line? Take the pawn. Doesn't work. I want to play knight e5. Knight e5's okay. White wants to play this move, but then... Oh, I have this move. Hey! Look at this move. I think it works. Queen takes queen, knight f3 check. Yeah. In the main line, like 2 knights fried liver, the pawn is still on g2. So white's really regretting having played pawn g3. If only this game would make me a GM. There's actually there's a funny moment in the it was 2019 maybe? It was a US Senior Championship. A game between Jan Elvis and was it Larry Evans or Joel Benjamin? Joel Benjamin. Jan Elvis versus Joel Benjamin. It was like a very similar type of, but slightly different type of opening where they got like some reverse version with pawn g3 included, and like Grandmaster, I think it was Elvis as white, like blundered a piece within the first 5 moves, which maybe I'll have to share after this game. So what is my opponent gonna do? Just let the time slowly dwindle away. Not Elvis. Elvis, yeah, it's not Elvis Presley. There's Jan Jan, and then Elvis spelled EHLVEST. Am I gonna win by dirty flagging? I don't think this will be considered a dirty flag. Maybe a dirty rage quit. 11 moves, let's go. I do want to share this this other Grandmaster game. Okay, well that's a nice way to end the tournament. It's 7 points. Yeah, I'll probably end up putting this on YouTube. I just want to put this one game on YouTube. Beating a Grandmaster in 11 moves with a tricky like reverse fried liver type thing. A very flavorful fried liver. So yeah, I wonder if it's already like really good for black after Queen A1.
43 Rosen trophies, 17 are stalemate traps though, only 5 oh no my queens, I need to try harder.
Oh
I
no,
was
my
sorry to miss
camera.
you in London but enjoyed your interview in the chess magazine.
Hey. Yeah, I was in a chess magazine in London. Also, I was talking about this earlier. My camera was running on its own battery and it died. RIP camera battery. I'm gonna have to recharge it. So now I don't have a face, but I really want to still show this game, and it's gonna take me a moment to set up the other camera. So I think I'll just go faceless as I try and find. Where is it? Jan Elvist against Joel Benjamin. Oh, they probably played a whole bunch of times. U.S. Senior 2019. Okay. I think I got the game. Here we go. Okay. Do people see this? I hope people see this. I have a chess 24 board. So I just want to share the opening of this game because it was a funny opening that the game I just played reminded me of. And people still hear my voice, I hope. Check chat. Okay, I have audio levels. That's good. Okay, so they played like a weird line of the 4 knights with g3. And in this position, Joel Benjamin played bishop c5. And then Elvis played the move knight takes e5, thinking that it's just a reverse center fork trick. The problem with this move is that after Black just takes back, the original intention for Elvis was to play d4, but this doesn't work because after takes knight f3, and the pawn should really be on g2 here. So this was an instance of, I mean, Elvis used to be like top 5 in the world. So Grandmaster blundering a piece on move 5. Like it's already -5. And the crazy thing about this game is White almost like won. Like he fought back incredibly well. He played f4. Yeah, Joel Benjamin went a little bit crazy with trying to get like immediate destruction, and yeah, it was a really, really cool position actually from the opening. Anyway, I'm probably gonna put this on YouTube as kind of a, I don't know, hopefully interesting content between the game I played, myself losing my face, and then a Grandmaster blundering in 5 moves. So if you're watching on YouTube in the future, if you want to see the whole stream, check out the extra channel. We have the extra command in Twitch chat. And if you go here, this is where I post my full streams. So at some point soon, I'll be posting this full stream, and you can subscribe and get even more content. Okay, I should find my face. Hey, I don't know why it does this. Look at this. It says I finished with 7 out of 11. And the other players finished with 4 out of 4. Okay, I see a lot of messages in chat, but let me actually try and find the other thing to my webcam. I'll be right back. Oh no. What did I do? What happened to my camera? Let me figure this out. Okay, bear with me one moment. I see what happened. I think. Wait, what? Oh, the focus got off. Okay, it's not quite focusing? Hmm. Uh, I hope it's not too bad though. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna still try and troubleshoot this. Ah, there we go. Okay. I wonder if it was out of focus earlier too. Because it was set to manual. All right, sorry about that. Let me reopen chat. Did you clean the lens? I didn't. Not since not since a while ago. Let me know if the quality is better now. I hope it is. Hey, it's Pimp Jesus. And Nightline, thank you. Doe!
Thanks for doing such
There
a
we go.
great job.
Okay. I fixed the camera. I forgot to switch the scene though. I was on studio mode. There we go. Okay, the camera is still gonna die soon. I'm using the backup battery, which doesn't have so much juice left. It has a little bit. And I just lost all my windows too. Here we go. Okay. Oh, thank you earlier, M4253. And thanks everyone for sticking around through the debugging.
My gestation is over.
Hey,
Thanks for
9
a great
months.
9 months, Eric.
Thank you, Raleigh Joel. What's wrong with your laptop built-in cam? You know what's wrong with it? I don't have a built-in laptop cam. I'm using like a gaming laptop. It just doesn't come with a built-in camera. It requires you to get an external camera. I do have an external camera, but the problem with the setup, or the problem with the room I'm streaming in, is the lighting is very dim. And my professional camera, this one, has much better low light performance. But it has some drawbacks of needing like well-charged batteries too. Okay, I'll share a few photos. I'll share... I could share a bowling. I share a bowling video? I could share a bowling video. Bowling or horse? I didn't share the horse photo. Or did I? I did. I think other stream. Both. Or do I share the Northern Lights photo? Okay, I'll share bowling. Oh no. Did that work? Oh, that kind of worked. Does this just play on loop? It does. So this was one of the cleaner strikes. And then there's another thing. Here's okay. My layout's not the best for this, but this was an experience with goats. Yeah, there was this like it was a goat farm. I was a little bit disappointed because I was expecting, like, when they advertised goat farm, you would expect like Magnus and Gasparov and Fisher to be there. But they just had real life goats, which were also pretty cool. LeBron, yeah. Who else? Usain Bolt. But the goats were pretty cool. One of them tried to eat the chess pieces, probably this one. And then tried to eat me. But then actually started playing chess until it knocked over all the pieces. Yeah, it was like deep in thought, contemplating its first move. It had a hard time adjusting the pieces though. Man, I'm realizing like having so many tabs open really slows down the computer. I might have to organize things better and then share next time. Yeah, I can't share the pool video because I don't have it in Google Photos. Can I return here? Hey, it's Davina. What's up, Davina? Oh, Raleigh Joel has the same chessboard. Nice. As a chessboard I got in London at the Chess and Ridge shop. Oh, Irene. Yeah, Irene has seen another goat video, which I don't know if I want to share too soon. I don't know how Andrew has so many tabs open. I think my tabs are just like draining more of the performance. It could be the fact I'm using like a nice camera too. Okay, let me see if I can find the horse photo. So in Iceland, they have horses. And they're called Icelandic horses. And they're actually really majestic. Maybe as equally majestic as the goats. But this one had some nice nice hair. If only I could have hair like that. Is this an emo hairstyle? I don't know. The thing about the horses is they're like adapted to endure the like really harsh winters in Iceland. So they have like so many layers of hair and then they shed when the weather gets warmer. So the other day it was like in the 40s Fahrenheit, which was really warm for the horses this time of year.
For the cuteness of
Yeah.
the horse.
Thanks, Kavita. I'm trying to remember this horse's name. It was like Heralto or something. Heralter? It had some Icelandic name. But it was fun. It was I don't ride horses too often, but maybe someday I'll become an equestrian. Put the goat on the horse. I didn't get the chance to play chess with the horses. It's still on my bucket list though. Okay, what else can I show? I'll share one more photo and or video, how about? Ah, okay. Okay, two of my proudest photos. This is a goat. This is like a very intense goat chess photo. And then there is a cat who is also like very intensely playing chess. This isn't sharing the whole photo. Ah, but people can get the point. It was too difficult to have the goat playing the cat. They they didn't really want to play each other. Cat looks like Kasparov, yeah. Kitty Sparov or Cat Sparov. Thank you, Pexite. Anyway, okay. I should wrap things up. There's a like serious tournament starting tomorrow. I should probably get some sleep. But I hope people have been entertained. I do appreciate people tuning in. Oh, thank you, Fang Duster. Wait, what did I? Oh, haha. I should have called it a white knight. Icelandic knight. Okay, so it's very likely my games will be broadcast this tournament. Top 50 boards are on DGT, so once I know the broadcast link, I will share it on my social media platforms. And yeah, first round starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Iceland time. And I don't know how much streaming I'll be doing the next several days. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So in the meantime, I'm going to send a raid to a longtime mod, Diamond Cutter, also streamer. So send some good vibes. And yeah, and hopefully I'll have time to come back and do some updates, whether it be on Twitch or on YouTube. So stay tuned. Now I have to figure out how to end the stream. Where's the end stream button? Oh, there.